folks, it is April 13th in my front yard, zone 5B garden. Everything is looking beautiful. We have got more and more daffodils coming up here in the pots. We've got, I think at this point, this is probably the Siberian squill. It has bloomed. There's this lovely little multi-flowered daffodil, as well as these ones here, which are, I think, Golden Harvest. We've got tulips in these pots that I was afraid, tulips and other items that I was afraid had just gone completely dead based on the cold this year, but they are pushing up. It's looking good. There's even something that I had just popped in here. See what that is. Over here, look at this. This is, it's possibly a hyacinth, but it's so far in the ground that it's literally just these flowers are popping up, and yeah, you can literally see going down. That's just a very low blooming hyacinth right now. Here in the front yard, you can see that pretty much all of these purple hyacinths are up. We've had just incredibly hot weather for the last couple of days for this time of year. It was up to 85, 87. Here's that thing that makes all that little noise to keep away the rabbits. You can see that I've got grape hyacinth coming up here. This one looks like more of a standard color. Over here, you'll see, I think this one might be Valerie Finis, but might not be. We'll see. These ones are, yeah, they're kind of a lighter blue color, but look at that, they just started coming up. But yeah, exotic emperor tulips. These are usually the first tulips up in the. Last year they were the first tulips up in the garden at all, but you can see that they weren't. What's coming up over here? Just very exciting. Yesterday morning, these are called Concerto tulips, and they were just like up yesterday morning. And by the time I came back in the evening, they were pretty much the same height, but closed. And in the meantime, what you see here, these are the Preston Shogun botanical tulips. And right next to it is a daffodil that I'm gonna need to figure out what that one is. But yeah, so there's the Preston Shogun. I got like 100 of them. They are sprinkled throughout the garden. And it's just exciting to see them. But literally, there was not even a bud in the morning, and I came home and they were up and open. This one here had been budded up, and yeah, I'll figure out what that one is. Very, very pretty though. I thought that what I had planted up here was the Double Campanelle, like a Pure Fieno daffodil that I had seen up in the Vale area last year, and just kind of fell in love with as a big blowsy kind of single daffodil. But you can see here there's actually a second one coming up with it on the same stalk, so that is definitely not what it is. But yeah, but these Concerto tulips, they're small. I think they're a Gregii species, but they do not have the variegated foliage. And I last year I was not so much of a fan of the variegated foliage that came up on a few tulips in the backyard, so I am not sad about that at all. They're like sturdy. Don't they look sturdy? Right, there it is from the side. But yeah, just really, really pretty. As we get down here, you see there's more of these daffodils coming up. I think this is it. That's what it is. Yeah, and just really the hyacinths are doing very beautifully in kind of full bloom. There do look to be two different kinds. I know that these four that I put here were from my backyard, but even as you can see, these ones are more of a purplish color, and this one is more blue. I'm just objectively speaking. So I will figure out what they are, hopefully. I know I had bought a bunch last year of a blue jacket, but it's just gorgeous coming up. Look at that. And yeah, and the Preston Shogun, what a nice color blended in there. In the lawn, you may be able to see the tulips that are coming up. What you're going to see in the lawn eventually will be that some are Preston Shogun, some are ballerina tulips. I think there's more of them. I'm attempting for just a full Stinson planting. More up over there as well. And I had also popped some some grape hyacinth, I think, in the garden, and a couple of other things. But here, I bet this here, that might be an exotic emperor again. I am going to have to add some water on these because the trees, I know, suck up a fair amount of water too. And there, of course, is the dianthus that overwintered. Yeah, so we're just going to have a really nice show here. All of these are coming up from last year as well. I think these ones are Monsella. That'll be a very bright orange, kind of orange and yellow blend. And I think these ones are possibly going to be like spring green, and these ones will be a blue mix. But yeah, but I'm gonna toss some more water on these guys. Yeah, look at that. It's just awesome. All right, well, thanks for joining me. If this is my nephew Kyle, I love you, honey, and I'll see you soon. Look at that. Again, you can see the blue and the purple.